Hello and welcome to the BlueCoat live video streaming demonstration. The challenge of live video streaming in the enterprise network is that each user represents an additional video stream. As users tune into the same video broadcast, they put load on both the back-end servers serving out the content, but also the WAN or internet bandwidth delivering the content out to the users. BlueCoat optimizes live video delivery with stream splitting technology. With this feature set, we're able to bring a single broadcast into the remote office and then split that out to multiple users. This gives us good scale of both internet and WAN bandwidth, but also the ability to offload the media server and deliver a higher quality user experience. For today's demonstration, we are going to pull an externally hosted stream of BBC News in from livestation.com. We're going to pull that out to our remote branch office and split it amongst 4 users. Before I start my streams, I'm just going to check to make sure I have video optimization disabled. So currently we're in bypass for the RTMP protocol. So I'm just going to kick off one video stream initially. So again, this is before video optimization. So we have a single stream coming into the network. Just going to come over to my packet shaper and have a look at the network utilization. We can see that Flash video has just popped up as the major traffic type on the network. I'm going to come over and just have a look at that more specifically. So I can see that that has, as it's kicked off the stream, it's come up, it's peaked quite high, but then it's settled down to about approximately 200K for this single user. What we're going to do now is enable another user. Another user starts watching the exact same stream on the network. And what we can see, this actually has a multiplier effect when we look at the network utilization. So we're utilizing about approximately 200K for one user. We're now utilizing approximately 400K for 2 users. I'm now going to enable my third and fourth stream into the network, and we can see again it's going to have this multiplier effect. So every time I add a user, I add about 180K to 200K of bandwidth utilization. So we can see we're up now nearing 800K of network utilization. Now in this case, we are the network administrators. We can see what's happening on the network. We can see how big an impact this is having. This particular remote branch only has a 2 meg pipe, so we're utilizing nearly half of it with only 4 video streams. So we might want to take control of that traffic. So with my packet shaper, I'm just going to apply a couple of clicks here. I'm just going to apply a 400K partition around that traffic. So we're going to cap the traffic at 400K. So we can see the packet shaper, as I applied that policy, has taken full control of the traffic and is now limiting it down to 400K. So from a network management perspective, we have taken control of that traffic so it doesn't impact other key business applications on the network. Let's have a look at what that's done for our users. Well, we can see they're stopping and starting. So whilst we've taken control of the video on the network, without any greater smarts, we are impacting the user experience. So what I'll do now is I'm just going to stop my sessions. I'll come back over to my proxy SG. We're now going to enable our stream splitting or video optimization on the proxy SG. So I enable that service. And now I come back and we'll kick off our streams again. So I'll start with one. And now come over to the proxy SG and I can see I have one stream active on the network. Come over to our packet shaper, and as we kind of expect from one user, we're using about 200K once it buffers in and smooths off. So we're now going to kick off our second user. Again, we see it peak, but after a moment it will drop back down again because we now only we are now only utilizing 200K for 2 users because it's stream splitting. If we have a look at our proxy SG, we can see we've got one user, one stream bringing the video content into the network, and the second active session is just delivering the video content from the first stream out of cache. So we're going to now kick off our third and fourth user. We'll see we don't have that multiplier effect that we had with no video optimization. So previously we added, each time we added a user, we added 200K of bandwidth approximately. Now we have the initial buffer as the user starts, and then it comes back down to 200K. So we're bringing that stream into the network once and then splitting it out to multiple users. So we could literally have hundreds of users and only be utilizing 200K of bandwidth to bring that video stream into the network. So you can see on the packet shaper, again, we now have 4 users instead of using up near 800K. Once the users are buffered, we are now using approximately 200K for 4 users. I come over to my proxy SG and I can see I have an initial feed bringing it into the network, and I'm serving the other 3 users out of cache. In fact, if I was to remove the partition from the packet shaper, we'll see that I'll make it 2 meg. We'll see that the application now does not require the 2 meg of bandwidth because we're stream splitting. So it's not bursting up to utilize more bandwidth now. So from that short demonstration, I hope you can see how with BlueCoat optimization techniques, we can take control of the video traffic on your network, but also minimize the impact of video streaming within your network.